Welcome back to this channel. My name is Ariana, and under the name SoulSeductress, I provide transformational and life-changing journeys into embodiment, sensuality, sexuality, tantra. And one of the topics that I've been dealing with recently is emotional eating, from my own journey, from watching many clients, many women struggle with this topic. Yeah, so I'm just trying to feel into it as best to share, because there's a lot on this topic. But I want to gift you with an exercise here where we're going to do some journaling and kind of open up our mind to where these patterns may have originated. So I'm diving specifically into the relationship that you have with food. Whether it's a great one or something in between or a very poor one, whatever it is, I want you to take out your journal and start to write down how you relate to food. So feel free to pause this video at any time, and I'm going to invite you to also deepen your breath a bit and start to breathe into your belly. You can even close your eyes, breathing towards your belly and allowing answers to kind of arise. How do I relate to food? How do I feel in anticipation of food? What do I think food is going to give me? What need do I tell myself food will fulfill? What emotions do you have when you eat? During which emotions do you eat? Do you eat when there's a hunger cue? Or is there an external factor, like seeing an ad, that can create that lust for eating? Do you eat when you're bored or uncomfortable? Maybe when you're not sure what you're feeling, to feel something. Just noticing, and there are no wrong answers. You're doing great. And keep breathing towards your belly. Now, if you feel tense around this subject, I'm going to encourage you to exhale with a sound. Just try that a couple times. Let's do that one more time. Lift your arms up towards the sky, this time shaking as you exhale, breathing in deeper, 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 more. Stretching towards the ceiling and holding the breath, holding. Exhale, shake out your arms, your body. Allowing any strange facial expressions, sounds, movements to come out. Yeah, I mean, you probably feel a bit different now. Noticing, how does your body feel now? Notice how quickly you can change your state. We give a lot of power to external factors to be able to change our state. And we are so powerful. So just a couple of tools that work for you can give you so much more pleasure than anything external. And then I'm going to invite you to do the same for the relationship to your caregiver or caregivers. How do you relate to your mother or your father, both, or caregiver? How did you receive their love? If you feel into your bodily sensations and imagine this energy of love from your parents penetrating into your body, does it only feel good, or is there also a contraction somewhere? Yeah. So sometimes we realize that our mother's love feels nauseating or constricting. Or it could be that our body used to tense around our father's presence. A lot of things can come up here. How okay are you with needing love, with needing the things you need, with having needs? We are all needy beings. Yeah, and keep connecting to your breath. You can use the exhale to sigh out tension. Yeah, and it may sound silly, but actually do it. Try it. Notice the difference. Maybe your body wants to move a bit as well. And then we're going to connect these two themes, and it could be that you want to write a lot more on it. The interesting part is where we start to connect how we relate to food and how we related to our parents. So if love felt toxic to us, that can easily get transferred onto our relationship with everything else. Subconsciously, our first imprint of love is something we carry along with us onto all sorts of different dynamics until we become aware of it. So if you didn't want to be dependent on your parents because they weren't fully there for your needs, it might be hard for you to need food. You might want to control that. Or if everything around you felt out of control, then you were probably the responsible one in your household, and that need to create order can transfer onto how you relate to food. I want to control, I want to know what's happening, and underneath that is, I want to feel safe. I really want to feel safe. Using that example, when you long for safety and are constantly monitoring your food, maybe restricting, and the restricting can lead to binging and all sorts of other things. When you're constantly in that controlling space, it brings stress into your system and you are not creating safety. That might have been the only thing you could control when you were a child. So food and some dynamics or your own behavior, at least. But now as an adult, this is not creating safety anymore. Safety might be breathing and being present with the fear that is there. Being present with contraction, with longing. So whatever this exercise brought up for you, if if there's any discomfort or even comfort, I'm going to invite you to find a place in your body where you feel that the most. And you're going to place your hand on that body part. Breathing in towards your hand, exhale with a sound. I'm just going to say some words and you can tune into them and feel what resonates, drop what doesn't. I'm here for you. It is safe to feel. I'm here. I'm here. As if you're whispering that to any part that needs to hear it. I am here for you. I'm holding you. You are so safe. I love you. I cherish you. I'm going to do my best to learn more and more. And I will take care of you more each day. Taking 3 deep breaths in. Breathe in even deeper. Exhale through the mouth. Breathing in, stretching our arms up. Holding the breath at the top, stretch up more and more. And exhale, shake and sound. Okay, thank you for joining me here. I'm going to leave the exercise at this. If you want to know more about my work, head over to my website. I do offer sensual embodiment each Saturday via Zoom. And I'm going to start a new course called the Pleasure course. And it's going to be about, it's the pleasure diet. So it's going to be about bringing more pleasure into your life. And by doing that, realizing you don't need the coping mechanisms. You don't need them anymore. And so we're going to focus on pleasure. We're going to do some energy work, like some of the things that you tasted here. And some deep dives into what's the cause. So we want to, or I at least want to always combine the shadow work that we're doing with pleasure. And pleasure is the thing that's going to soothe and calm your nervous system and give you the energy to bring your consciousness to these shadow parts, bring healing there, bring love there, and then bring integration. Thank you so much for joining me. Questions are welcome, and I will see you next time.